Alright, I got another recipe suggestion from Artisan Tony. And this time it is in a combination of other people too. I believe I can't remember who suggested red beans and rice, but got me some red beans right there, like so. And these been boiling. I soaked them for 3 hours and I boiled them for an hour and a half. And they're nice and tender. But Artisan Tony said to use brown rice. And so I made brown rice, and what I found is like for white rice, it's 1 part rice, 1.5 parts water. I did that with the brown rice, and I might add a little bit more water next time, but it's fine the way it is. So I put a little salt in here, not much, because I'm going to add some other stuff to it. I'm running low on salsa, but I got Rotel, so I'll just use whatever salsa I got here, and then put me a good helping of Rotel. There's like half a can there. And then what I'm gonna do is, and this is the hot, what do they call it? I can't remember the word for fire. Fuego. Caliente. This is the caliente Rotel. I'm gonna add me just a little bit of McCormick chili seasoning. Just to give it a little more flavor. That actually looks very appetizing. Got the good color. Got the good smell. Yeah. That goodness. Ah, smells so good with the chili seasoning in it. And the rice was a little dry, but the beans were a little moist, and of course the salsa moistened it up a little bit. So here's for you, Artisan Tony. The black beans and rice that I made were a little bit better, flavor-wise. That's on me though. But I like the brown rice. It has some snap to it versus the white rice is just kind of mushy, but it's got good texture, good flavor. Some of the beans are not quite done. I made it from dry beans. I didn't use the canned beans, but hold on. Gonna put me a little more chili powder on there, or chili seasoning, and of course, Texas Pete makes everything gooder, more gooder. Down the hatch. That's better. That is mucho better. So, you know, you just gotta do it to your taste. And Rob over at Rob's Homemade Life made a video challenge about trying to make 3 meals for $1 worth of food. Now you can like buy a bag of whatever and portion it, and then kind of prorate how much that amount of the whole would cost. Like if you bought a big box of crackers for, I don't know, $1, and you only used a quarter of that box of crackers, so it'd be, 25 cents for that portion of the crackers. But yeah, I'm rice and beans are probably gonna be a very good candidate for that type of challenge, but he says
he wants to avoid, you know, the old rice and beans and get creative. So I'm gonna keep my my marbles rolling around in there and see what I come up with as far as making 3 meals for $1 worth of food. But you know, in reality, if you have dietary restraints or budgetary constraints, red beans and rice, red beans and brown rice. Brown rice is a little more expensive. Can't remember how much I paid for a big bag of brown rice, but it wasn't that much more. It was maybe like a quarter more or 50 cents more for a 5-pound bag of it. But, so, red beans and brown rice. Gotta do it. Talk about advantages. That deserves cowbell. And Artisan Tony gets more cowbell. Texas Pete bump.